Chicago Bears rookie quarterback Justin Fields is looking very impressive according to the people at Bears offseason workouts. What's up, guys? I'm back with the Chicago Bears offseason update videos. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more Bears offseason updates pretty much every single week this offseason, leading into the regular season opener, which is in September, which we all cannot wait for because our team is very, very exciting right now with Justin Fields there, with some very impressive rookie talents that we have. So it's a really good time to be a Bears fan, okay? So be sure to subscribe to the channel if you want all that news. But in today's video, I thought I'd give an update on how OTAs are going for the Bears so far, and specifically how rookie quarterback Justin Fields has been looking, okay? Because there's been a lot of reports coming out from, the guys at camp so far, and all of them have been extremely positive towards Justin Fields. Okay, so OTAs just started last week, actually. Most of the offense was there, which is a pretty good sign. It was voluntary, so you didn't have to be there, but pretty much all of our offense showed up because obviously they're pretty excited to play with our new quarterback, specifically, though, Justin Fields. Everybody besides, I think, Allen Robinson was there, which is kind of a bummer that A-Rob was not there, but it is voluntary, so it's not a big deal that he missed out. But if he's not here this week, which is mandatory, then I would kind of start to worry, but hopefully that does not happen. Hopefully he shows up. But yeah, most of the offense was there. Most of the defense was not there, which again is not really a big deal unless they don't show up this week, which is mandatory. But whatever the case was, man, there were a decent amount of people there. We were able to get in some very good practices for our new quarterbacks because obviously, both of them are new to this offense. Both Andy Dalton and Justin Fields are going to be learning the same playbook at the same time. Obviously, Andy Dalton has been in the NFL for way longer than Justin Fields, so he will have a leg up in, probably seeing some of these plays already, but it cannot be overstated that they're both going to be brand new to this offense. Okay, this is no Alex Smith, Patrick Mahomes situation. Alex Smith, back in Kansas City, he was in that offense for a few years already, playing at damn near an MVP level. That's not the same thing with Andy Dalton and Justin Fields. Both of them are going to be learning this offense at the same time. They're both new to all these players and to this offense as well. So we did get our new quarterbacks in there. Nick Foles was not there due to a personal reason, but he's probably not going to play at all this season anyways. He might get traded sometime soon, hopefully, so Nick Foles is not really anybody to worry about. But yeah, our new quarterbacks were there. Dalton was getting first-team reps. Fields was getting second-team reps, which is probably going to continue until at least preseason, okay? Because obviously, Dalton being the veteran, being the guy that's been in the NFL for longer, he is going to get the leg up, at least at the beginning, in terms of working with the starters. But I mean, that could easily change very soon because like Matt Nagy has been saying pretty much throughout the last few weeks, it's not a guarantee that Andy Dalton is going to be starting week 1. Okay, right now he is a starter, and as of right now, he's probably going to be starting week 1, but things could change over the next few weeks, over training camp, over the preseason, that could, still enable Justin Fields to be the starter during week 1. And according to the reports from OTA so far, I mean, that could very well actually happen. Okay, Justin Fields could win that starting job. According to Albert Breer of Sports Illustrated, he was told by a member of the Bears staff that Fields is playing the rookie role very well in practices so far, soaking up information and showing a high level of coachability. He also said that the Chicago Bears coaching staff has reportedly come away very impressed with what they've seen out of Fields in camp so far. Some even saying that he's been exceeding their expectations. Now I have to preface all this by saying that obviously this is only OTAs. It's not even training camp. You obviously cannot even hit Justin Fields. It's 7-on-7s right now. It's nowhere close to being a real life game situation. So you obviously cannot take away too much from simply training camp, not even training camp, OTA practices. But this is a good sign to hear if you are a Chicago Bears fan, because this just again seems so much different than a lot of other quarterbacks we have had in the past. Okay, the reports coming out of Mitch's OTA workouts, his training camp practices, they were not really the same as the reports was seeing out of Justin Fields' OTA workouts. Okay, the reports talking about how he's conducting himself super well, how he's already super knowledgeable about the playbook, how he's been studying every single damn day, okay, in his bedroom, even going over the plays, talking over the plays to himself, how he's already been showing a lot of leadership on the field, connecting with his teammates, reaching out to his offensive line, doing, off-season workouts with Marquise Goodwin, his maybe future slot receiver. Like, he's been showing a lot of traits and abilities that other Bears quarterbacks have not really done that much in the past. Okay, according to Matt Nagy, Fields has been everything that they have envisioned and more. Okay, he said that he's done a really good job at trying to digest everything we are teaching him in this offense. In particular, right now, he's extremely calm, which I love. So when something bad happens in the next play, it doesn't matter to him because he's so calm and he has confidence in himself. When something good happens, he reacts the same. And that's a good trait to have because you can never get too high, you can never get too low. That's why he's had the success that he's had. And also his teammates, man, they've been talking a lot of good stuff about Fields as well. Running back David Montgomery said that Justin is definitely a freakish athlete, to say the least. He already kind of carries that leader mantra that you rarely see in rookies that I know I didn't have. He's great and he's progressing well. It's good to see him being as young as he is, being able to take the reins. Looking at Andy, falling behind Andy being able to show him the ropes, he looks great out there. First of all, to get that respect from your teammates already, that is a very big deal as a rookie, okay? Because going into the NFL as a rookie, you really got to earn your respect. You got to earn your stripes, and that doesn't come fast to a lot of people. A lot of people are not built for that moment, but it seems like Fields' teammates already respect him a lot, okay? If you guys remember on draft night when we drafted Justin Fields, safety Eddie Jackson went live on Instagram saying that we finally got ourselves a real quarterback, okay? Those are just things that our defense and our offense has not really said about our previous Bears quarterback. So the fact that, all the people on our team already have this tremendous amount of respect for Justin Fields, it does say a lot to you, okay? It says a lot about how much Justin Fields accomplished in college, about what people in the NFL think he can be in this league, because they don't say these things about every single rookie quarterback. Matt Nagy also said that all Justin wants to do right now is football. That's all he cares about. He just wants to be the best quarterback he can possibly be. He wants us to be able to teach him everything we can teach him. He wants to be able to learn from Andy. Oh my God, man. Just like reading that sends chills down my spine because, again, I know this is only OTAs. This is just standard coach talk. Like a lot of coaches do speak highly about their quarterback, but it just seems so different this time, okay? It seems real this time because, again, man, Justin Fields is probably the most talented quarterback prospect in Bears history, okay? And I'm not exaggerating on that at all. Again, this guy was compared to Trevor Lawrence coming out of high school for a long time. A lot of people thought he could be the number 2 overall pick in this year's draft class, before Zach Wilson came out of nowhere. But you can see exactly why Justin Fields is being viewed as a top quarterback in this year's class, okay? His talent, his arm strength, his physical attributes. Obviously, I mean, this guy is completely ripped. He is shredded. He's 6'3", pretty tall, pretty fast. Okay, ran a 4.4 unofficial 40-yard dash. This guy is a freak of nature, the likes of which the Bears have not really seen in their entire history. Okay, we never had a guy at quarterback like this. And also, combining that with his personality, with his mentality, this guy has a quiet confidence to himself. He's not really super loud, he's not super boastful, but he is confident in himself. He knows he can be great, he wants to be great. It just has to make you really excited if you're a member of the Chicago Bears organization, okay? You have a very talented guy at the most important position in all of sports, and if you put this guy in the right position to succeed, I truly do believe he will succeed. And that's what a lot of coaches at Bears training camp are thinking so far as of now. So again, guys, it's only OTAs. Don't take away too much already. He has to prove himself still in training camp, in preseason, in the real games as well. But you should be excited if you are a Bears fan because we have ourselves a very talented young quarterback. Let me know what you guys think about this down below in the comments. But as always, bear down.